Lunes para sa kanyang pangalawang State of the Nation Address. Sona ng Pangulo. Sona ng Pangulo. Ang ikalawang yugto. DZXL Radyo Trabaho 558 kHz Special Coverage. Mapapakinggan sa lahat ng RMN station sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Kasama ang mga radyoman ng RMN at idol ng IFM. Sona ng Pangulo. Sona ng Pangulo. Ang ikalawang yugto. DZXL Radyo Trabaho 558 kHz Special Coverage.
I know it in my heart. I know this in my mind. I know it in my very soul. The state of the nation is sound.
Lumipas at magbago man ang panahon, iisa at nakatatak ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. 7 dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino sa Metro Manila. Ito ang DZXL Radyo Trabaho 558 kHz. Ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay. Malaki man o sa maliit na paraan, pwede kang maging bayani sa sarili mong kakayahan. Kwentong Bayani. Tunghayan ang mga storya ng bawat individual at organisasyon na siyang magbibigay ng inspirasyon sa mga komunidad, lipunan at sa bawat mamamayan. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani. Dito sa DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho tuwing Sabado alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at sa Facebook page ng RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Hatid ng Benita at Catalino Ya Foundation at ng RMN Networks. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po ng Sabado sa inyong lahat mga kasama. Naku, Sabado naman. Kay bilis talaga ng araw. Parang sabi nga, kailan lang Sabado na naman. July 22, ayan, and 2 days from now, or 1 day from now, should I say, ay sona na po ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Welcome po sa ating programang Kwentong Bayani sa ngalan ho ng aking partner at partner Jojo Armenta. Solo muna ako today. May importante inaasikaso po ang aking partner. So samahan niyo ako hanggang alas 11 tayo ng umaga. Dalawa po ang ating panauhin sa umagang ito. And this month of July ay nakatutok ho ang programang Kwentong Bayani sa social enterprise para po sa inyong kaalaman. At sa mga nagdaang programa po at episode natin ay tinutukan nga ho natin yung kanilang mga negosyo, no, at part of sa business nila, yung social enterprise, yung kanilang commitment din sa community, paano sila makakatulong, ano yung kanilang kwentong bayani, sabi nga na ginagawa sa kanilang komunidad o sa kapwa. So this morning, dalawa ho talaga naman ang ating magiging mga panauhin. Ang Kwentong Bayani po ay atid sa inyo ng RMN DZXL 558 Manila at ng BCYF. Pwede ho ninyong bisitahin, i-like at i-share ang ating programa ngayong umagang ito. Pakitype po ninyo ang RMN DZXL 558 Manila at ang ating pong YouTube channel DZXL 558. Meron din tayo sa TikTok. Paki-like and share nyo po yung ating mga programa at nang maibahagi ho natin ang ating episode for today since this month of July ay ang social enterprise. Hindi na ho natin pakatatagalin pa at kasama ho natin sa umagang ito. Mga kasama po ay siya po ay founder ng Kamahal Enterprise. Ba? Kamahal. Ganda naman ng pangalan. First po of our line of our guest for this morning, pabatiin po natin live via Zoom si Sir Robert John Castor, founder of Kamahal Enterprise. Sir Robert, magandang umaga.
Hello po mga magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat
Ayan.
at sa mga nanonood ko ngayong araw.
Yeah. I'm Rajuman Jenny, or just call me Miss Jenny. At solo ako today ha. Wala yung aking partner, si partner Jojo. Okay? So, babalikan kita, Sir Robert, our second guest for this morning sa Kwentong Bayani, live via Zoom. Siya naman po ay co-founder and CEO of Viligro Philippines. Tama? We have Priya Tachadi. Hi, good morning, Priya. Miss Priya.
Hi, morning, Jenny.
Yeah,
Great to be here.
Yes, good morning. And wala ang aking partner, Miss Jojo Armenta, sa solo ko for today. At kasama din natin, Priya, of course, we have Sir Robert. Ayan. Okay, so how are you today, Priya and Robert? Priya first. How are you today, Priya? Miss Priya.
I'm good. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. And, I'm excited to know that you're celebrating social enterprise this month.
Yes.
So thank you for having me.
Yeah. You can understand Tagalog naman, Priya?
Not at this speed, but I'm going
okay.
to try to keep up.
Oo. Nahalata ko sa aking partner kapag ka-English speaking yung aking guest, nagsusolo talaga ako.
No problem. We'll both manage.
Ayan, sige. Nagbibiro lang ako sa iyo, Miss Priya, ha. And of course, how are you today, Sir Robert?
Well, actually, I'm really good and excited that I could able to share my enterprise, and also I could inspire our viewers also.
Okay. First, my first question with Miss Priya, then Sir Robert, and the next. Okay. Miss Priya, what is your social enterprise all about? And then, what's the product of and the mission of behind your business? No, Miss Priya, you are the founder, co-founder, and CEO of Viligro Philippines. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. So
yeah,
it's
okay.
Vilgro.
And, how do you pronounce it?
Vilgro.
Vilgro. So,
Yeah.
my first question with you. Then, after
Yeah.
you, Sir Robert. Ladies first, Miss Priya.
Sure. Thanks, Jenny. So Vilgro, so we are an enterprise that supports social enterprises. So we are an incubator that is headquartered here in Manila, but works with social entrepreneurs all over the country. Our mission is really to fund, mentor, and nurture entrepreneurs all around the Philippines who are building businesses like Robert with a mission, to specifically create impact, either social impact or climate impact. So this could be in agriculture, healthcare, education, skills, and of course climate, whether it's addressing plastic pollution or affordable housing or nature, right? Biodiversity. So our mission and our purpose of why we exist is to support entrepreneurs and to help them succeed. So people like Robert, who are really daring to dream and thinking that they can help solve this urgent social and climate problems in the Philippines. So we provide a little bit of funding and then work with the entrepreneur very close to really build the business model. Because we really believe, Jenny, in the power of entrepreneurship and how it can really make a lasting difference. So that's what we do.
Okay, so that is your mission. Would you like to please specify, Miss Ria, what's the product again of the Vilgro Philippines?
Yeah. So we have both financing for entrepreneurs. So we provide grants. So this is anywhere from 100,000 pesos to about 2 million pesos. And so first is financing. So starting with grant, and then as the company progresses or the entrepreneur progresses, we may also provide other financing like equity or debt. And we have programs for entrepreneurs anywhere from 6 months to 1 year. So we select, say, 5 or 10 social entrepreneurs, and then they go through our program. So it's very much a services business, but also financing as well.
Okay, talaga palang ano 'no, sabi nga, sakto naman yung, inyong the Vilgro Philippines, about, what we're talking about right now, our topic about social enterprise. Thank you for that, Miss Priya. What about Sir Robert? The same question with Miss Priya, Sir Robert. Ano po yung social enterprise all about, your social enterprise all about? And then, ano yung product natin? Kamahal. Kamahal, right? Enterprise. And what is your mission? Sir Robert.
Hello again. Good morning, everyone. So, actually, kamahal is you're thinking that parang iba siya talaga, di ba? Kamahal means ko or co-friend, co-ally, co-family, kapatid, kapamilya,
Kasama.
kakampi sa
Kasama.
pagtulong sa ating mga magsasaka. So, our enterprise aims to empower the present and future generation of farmers to engage in value chain. Kasi most of our farmers ngayon I think their average age is 58 years old, and it crucial for us kasi sobrang po talaga matanda na yung ating mga farmers, and gusto namin i-empower and i-engage yung mga kabataan na mag-go into agriculture, and this is our way of inspiring our youth. So Kamahal has a product which is sachet tomato. So sachet tomato is a dehydrated tomato that infused in oil, herbs, and spices. And one of the reason bakit po namin na-build ito kasi naalala niyo po yung maraming kamatis yung natatapon lang. It's because
nabalita namin yun.
Di ba po? Yun yung isa sa mga steps po namin para ma-prolong yung shelf life, and also to sustain the supply of our farmers as well. And hindi lang naman po kami nagfo-focus sa tomato, but also we have other product like potato, mashed potato po, kasaba po, and other po, ganun po.
So in other words, Kamahal Enterprise is more on the agricultural products, sama?
Yes po,
Yeah.
yes po.
Okay, please continue, Robert. Ano po yung gusto nating sabihin, sir?
Actually, this product is really want to help our community. Currently, we are partnering our farmers as well, and we are helping also our titas here in our community in Bulacan.
Oh, you're located in Bulacan. Okay, thank you for that. So, si Sir Robert is more in the agricultural, sabi nga business, and si Miss Priya into financing, sabi nga. Okay, what made you, Miss Priya, put up a social enterprise instead of a regular enterprise or business? By the way, we have to specify and give, sabi nga, a definition, the differences between the social enterprise and the regular enterprise. And by the way, this is the question, Ms. Priya, what made you put up a social enterprise instead of saying a regular enterprise or what we call business, ma'am?
Sure. That's a great question, Jenny. What is the difference, right?
Yeah.
In one way, we can think about it to say that every business should be a social enterprise. You should be, you should really focus and think about your positive impact on society. But in reality, we have different type of businesses. And there are a regular business, the purpose really is to become a successful business, a profitable business. So profit is really the main outcome, right, for any business, right? Because that's how you will survive. That's how you can continue to grow. That's how you can become successful. So profit is really the primary focus. For social enterprises,
Yes,
it's
okay.
two missions.
All right.
Right? The first mission is really to create the impact or support the community. And only then is really profit. So that's really so it's like you have two objectives. You create, do good, but also create profit and build your business. And that's why sometimes it's harder to be a social enterprise because you have to manage both the social impact, your mission, as well as making profit. And that's what makes it different.
Oh, thank you for that very beautiful explanation. Ganun pala yun, ano, Robert, Ma'am Priya. So, mas mahirap yung social enterprise because you have to go through with your business at the same time, yung commitment mo to your community, diba? To help, right? Am I right, Miss Priya?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
there are different types, right? You can be like Robert, his mission is to help farmers. You might be helping artisans. You might be helping, the moms, in your community, the women to earn more. Maybe you're helping out of school youth. You're helping create jobs. So your mission might be different based on your passion as an entrepreneur.
Wow, very good explanation. Very well said, Miss Priya. Now, for Sir Robert, thank you, Miss Priya. Now, for Sir Robert, ano nga ba? Bakit nga ba, Sir Robert, mas pinili mo yung social enterprise? Pwede namang ano na lang, regular business or regular enterprise. Bakit nga ba? Sir.
Actually, before, I haven't, parang hindi ko po naisip na mag-build po ako ng sarili kong business. I haven't able to think na makakapag-create po ako ng sarili kong negosyo po. When I went here in Bulacan po, kasi I'm originally from Iloilo po, and I
layo.
came here in Bulacan to finish my studies po. Actually, if you know Gawad Kalinga and Seed Philippines, so I graduated there here in Bulacan, and I studied more on social entrepreneurship. So totally hindi ko din po talaga maisip na after 5 years, 2 years na mag-create ako ng sariling enterprise, kasi I'm just thinking na after I graduate, makapaghanap ako ng trabaho I could able to support, so that I could able to support my family in terms of financial. But then nung pumunta ako dito sa Bulacan and Gawad Kalinga and Philippines, I say, dito ako namulat na importante po talaga ang social enterprise and social enterprise and agriculture. So, parang nagtatak po sa mindset ko na maybe I could able to help our farmers. Maybe through this, makakatulong tayo dito sa sector ng agrikultura. And, like sabi nga po ni Miss Priya, is entrepreneur, yung business is more about profit. Gusto mo lang is kumita ka lang talaga ng kumita.
Oo.
But then yung social enterprise, yung enterprise is tinitingnan mo yung kung sino yung gusto mong matulungan. Nakikita mo yung hindi ka lang mismo, ikaw lang mismo yung aangat. But you just wanted to tulungan din po yung mga magsasaka po natin, yung mga small enterprise din po natin. And also, gusto din po natin na umangat po tayo ng sabay. Hindi lang po paunahan, ganun po. Yan po.
So while
actually,
Sir Robert,
yes,
parang while you're earning, at the same time, tumutulong ka sa kapwa mo, sa community mo, tama?
Yes po, ma'am. Actually, while I'm building my enterprise, I'm working with farmers po here also in Bulacan to really help them in terms of financial aspect. I also teaching them in terms of record keeping, like that. Through that, I could say na tumutulong po talaga ako.
That's good. Pagtulong talaga. Okay. Miss Priya, how do you help po the community of what we're talking about in the episode natin for this morning is about the social enterprise. So how do you help the community through the social enterprise?
Yes. So, Jenny, we only work with social entrepreneurs. So the first lens for us is, what is their impact? So are they working with, smallholder farmers? Are they working with artisans? Are they working with, moms? What is their impact? And our goal as Will Grow is to help the social entrepreneur continue to grow their impact. So today, if they're working with 10 farmers, we want to help them get to 100 farmers, 1 million farmers, right? If they're working with one community of artisans, we want them to expand to other communities. And because it's a social enterprise, you have to be able to help more people, you have to be able to grow your business. So if you don't have, you're not able to increase your revenues, if you're not able to grow the business, you will not be able to grow who you are supporting or the community that you're helping.
Correct.
And that is really our focus. So for example, we just wrapped up a program in Mindanao, working with entrepreneurs, especially out of Barm, and they are working with, community of weavers, moms who are weaving. It's a very difficult industry to keep your business going. So our hope, the way that we helped is we helped this business, for example, out of, Lake Cebu, really fix their fundamentals, help grow their collections so they can give more jobs to their weavers. It's really important for social enterprises to continue to keep growing their business. Because if you don't grow your business, don't grow your profit, you can't also help your community as much as you want to. It has to be sustainable. And that is our focus in really helping the entrepreneurs become sustainable, profitable, so that the community that you are helping, you can keep helping them, but also you can help more people. You can really grow your impact very well.
Yeah.
So that is really our focus.
And the words for the day is profitable and sustainable, right? That's very good. Now, thank you, Miss Priya. Now for Sir Robert. Sir Robert, ikaw, yun nga, ano yung ginagawa nating tulong through social enterprise sa ating community?
Well, like I have said po kanina is I'm partnering with Tita in our community. Like they are planting some herbs for our enterprise or our product. And also we're partnering also our farmers who are planting tomato. And yan po. So we really want to sustain their income po, since katulad din po na sinabi ko kanina is marami pong tomato yung every year marami pong tomato yung sumosobra na tinatapon lang. So so we wanted na parang dalhin na po sa kanila is yung processing din, and for them we could able to buy their dried tomato so that we could able to process na po, and mabebenta na din po nila yung dried tomato or others na din po.
Okay. But you're not focusing, Sir Robert, sa tomatoes, marami pa, di ba? Tama?
Yes po, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am. Hindi lang naman po kami ang tomato, but also like potato and cassava as well po.
Okay. Pagbalik natin mga kasama, alamin natin kay Miss Priya at Sir Robert. And since our episode for today is about social enterprise this whole month of July po, tanungin naman natin sila mamaya pagbalik natin, ano nga ba yung mga masasabi nating naging biggest achievement nila o ginawa nilang pagtulong sa community or sa mga tao, mga kaibigan kasama sa pamamagitan ng kanilang social, sa larangan po ng social enterprise. Pagbabalik po natin, we will just pause for a break, Miss Priya and Sir Robert. And magbabalik po tayo after this commercial break. Dito lamang po sa programang Kwentong Bayani. Oras natin, 10:25.
That time check was brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality.
Mula sa #1 Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Tanggaling-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste ko. Pritong ulam na masebo, plato at kaldero. Tanggaling for everyday.
Ganyan pag Smart ang dishwashing paste. May double tanggaling formula. Tanggal galing ang sebo at bakterya.
Bahid para walang bahid, linis fantastic sa metal at plastic. #1 ko to! Tanggaling-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste.
Heavy duty linis bawat pahid.
Smart Dishwashing Paste, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Premium D3 ang bago.
Hi, ako si Natalie. Almost 4 weeks na ako ngayon sa D3. Feeling ko, lahat ng sakit ko nawawala. Di na sumasakit yung bewang ko. Sulit talaga ang Premium D3.
Mas pinalakas, mas epektibo dahil sa VCO at Moringa Oil. Mabibili sa mga butika.
Always remember, sa paglinis, pakintabin ang sahig. Mrs. Star Wax. Kita na to the max.
Star Wax ang #1 floor wax. May waterproof formula. Buhusan man ang tubig, balikin tabang sahig.
Star Wax.
Star Wax Floor Wax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
Marumi ba ang iyong dugo? Huwag magpabaya kaibigan. Mag-Santon Plus Gold na. Santon Plus Gold. Dahil ito'y subok na makatutulong sa iba't ibang uri ng karamdaman. Ang Santon Plus Gold ay merong ampalaya, mangosteen, manunggay, spirulina at garlic. Kaya mag-Santon Plus Gold na. Mabibili sa mga butika.
24 hours under protection ng Shield Bath Soap. Shield Bath Soap. 24 hours under protection ng Shield Bath Soap. Shield Bath Soap.
Protektahan ang kalusugan ng pamilya. Mag-Shield Bath Soap regularly. Kills 99.9% ng germs at recommended pa ng Philippine Nurses Association.
Mag-Shield Bath Soap. Shield Bath Soap.
Shield. Galit sa sakit, may malasakit. Shield Bath Soap. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
Mga karamdaman ba ang problema mo? Subukan ang bago Santon Plus Gold. Santon Plus Gold. Mas pinalakas, mas pinahusa, mas pinagaling. Makatutulong sa paglunas sa mga pamamaga, bukol at iba pang karamdaman sa iyong katawan. Santon Plus Gold. Mabibili sa mga butika.
Inihahandog ng Benita at Catalino Yap Foundation o BCYF ang 7th Development Social Enterprise Awards 2023. Muli nating kilalanin ang mga tao sa likod ng iba't ibang organisasyong nagpapalaganap at lubos na nakaiimpluwensya sa ating layuning panlipunan. Hinihikayat ang lahat na mag-nominate ang mga kwalipikado sa mga pamantayang hinahanap ng DSEA na ang advokasya ay may layuning panlipunan sa huling 3 taon at dapat ay may ugnayan sa negosyo at serbisyo. Pwede ring i-nominate ang sarili. Ang mga nominasyon ay maaaring ipadala sa bcyf.eds@gmail.com o sa bcyf.dsea@gmail.com bago ang 5 ng Hulyo 2023. Ang bawat mananalo sa parangal ay makakamit ng premyo. BCYF 7th Development Social Enterprise Awards 2023. Handog ng BCYF kasama ang RMN Networks. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pwedeng bisitahin ang BCYF Facebook page o mag-email sa bcyf.dsea@gmail.com.
RMN sa Metro Manila, DZXL.
Radyo Trabaho.
DZXL.
Ang tunay na gabay sa hanap buhay. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani.
Muli po magandang umaga sa inyong lahat mga kasama. Welcome po sa programang Kwentong Bayani. Hatid po sa inyo ng RMN at ng BCYF. Paki-check na po paki-like na po ang aming Facebook page RMN DZXL 558 Manila, ang aming YouTube channel DZXL 558. Yan, meron na rin ho kami sa TikTok. Paki-like and share po ang programang Kwentong Bayani. And for this Saturday morning, ang pinag-usapan pa rin ho natin for this month of July, ang ating pong episode or topic is about social enterprise. And again, we have our 2 guests for this morning from the Kamahal Enterprise. Po ang founder, we have Sir Robert John Castor and the beautiful Miss Priya Tachadi, the CEO of Vilgro Philippines. Vilgro Philippines is more about on financing, and the Kamal Enterprise naman is more on the agricultural product, right, or business. Okay, let's go back to Miss Priya and Sir Robert. Miss Priya, good morning again, and Sir Robert. Yan, good morning again sa inyo. And
morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, ito yung question natin. Okay, this is very a good question, Miss Priya. What keeps you motivated? I know this is very important. We have to be what we call motivated every day, especially in our mission and vision, right? So, for the social enterprise, what keeps you motivated, Miss Priya, to continue what you are doing or your mission and vision for the what we call Vilgro Philippines, ma'am?
Oh, Jenny, that's a great question because this is, it's not an easy field. And, working with social entrepreneurs all over the country, you see so many challenges, and a lot of it is really all about the challenges, right? Because we are trying to solve, very important issues like poverty, job creation,
Yes.
improving, women's health. And so we are always immersed in these problems, trying to help the social entrepreneurs really succeed. And then you also see the struggle of the entrepreneurs, which is, they may not have enough money or resources. They're not able to access, the markets or the networks because maybe they don't have the connection. Or, they need like such a small amount of money maybe to get their FDA certification for their facility. And they are kind of, just stuck with just that small piece that really is stopping their way. So it is quite difficult personally, but you really have to think of the bigger mission. So there are days when I feel like, oh my God, there are just so many people to help. And, as a small organization, there's only so much we can do. But we have to keep continuing. And so I just have to remind myself that there are so many people to help. And, and there's not enough time to reach all of the entrepreneurs. So that keeps me motivated every day to jump out of bed and really focus on supporting, the social businesses. Because the problems that we are facing here in the Philippines are very big. There are many communities that need the help of social entrepreneurs. We really need to focus now on helping communities fight climate change, right? Find jobs to keep, food in their bellies, and to make sure that, everybody has a peaceful life. And for that, so many things have to come together, and so it's a fight that we have to fight every day. But I think of it as fighting the good fight. And I'm very fortunate that we have a team of, very young Filipinos who are very, very motivated also to create social impact. So that gives me a lot of courage to keep going forward.
Thank you so much. Parang nakikinig ako ng Robert, no? Miss Priya, ng beauty pageant. Parang you're just like answering a question, and we're having a part of the question and answer for the beauty pageant. The way you answer the question, Miss Priya. Okay, si Robert naman, Mr. Philippines. Ayan. Okay, so Robert, what keeps you motivated? Again, the same question, to continue what you are doing in Kamahal Enterprise.
Actually, before doing my business, I just want to share my life story before.
Please.
Before I came here, actually, my father and my mother is farmers also. I saw them that they are still working for us to give us finances. So sobrang hirap niya. Nakikita ko yung pagod nila sa araw-araw na pagising sa umaga, kailangan magtanim na, magpunta na sa sakahan para makakita ng pera for us na para makapag-aral kami. So ito yung nagbigay sa akin ng lakas, ng loob para mag-go into agriculture. And also, gusto ko din ma-encourage yung mga kabataan na, kasi nakikita ng mga kabataan na yung mama papa ko, they are still doing farming but we're still poor. Gusto ko lang sabihin na hindi lahat ganon. So maraming opportunity sa agrikultura. Oo, kailangan natin ng doktor, teacher, seaman or pero ang agrikultura is we need every day in our life. Kailangan 3 beses natin kumain sa isang araw. So kailangan natin. Paano kapag mawala na yung agrikultura, hindi na tayo makakakain. So ano yung gagawin natin? So ito yung sa akin na magpatuloy agriculture and give me more strength kahit alam niyo sobrang hirap po talaga na mag-work po kayo sa farmers. Also ng enterprise dyan po talaga yung sinasabi nga po ni Miss Priya na magkakaproblema in terms of financial, in terms of marketing, sustainability ng product mo. Nandun po talaga siya. Pero we'll still pa rin pursuing this kind of enterprise kasi nakikita namin ng opportunity kasi and also masasabi namin na makapag-encourage kami sa mga kabataan na anak ako ng magsasaka, pero I'm still doing farming, I'm still doing my enterprise. Hindi posible na magkakaroon ka ng isang negosyo. So I'm happy that I could able to finance myself, I could able to finance my family. So by doing my enterprise po. Ganun po.
Kamahal. Bakit kamahal ang ano? Parang kasi naman kasi pag ay kamahal naman ni Re. Parang you're pertaining to product. Kamahal naman ni Re. Bakit kamahal?
Yan, actually, yun po yung palaging tanong sa amin is sabi daw po ang kamahal is sobrang mahal, it's so expensive,
yun yung
like
that comes into my mind.
The essence of kamahal, it's since I came from the province of Iloilo, and Iloilo is known as City of Love. So mahal in Tagalog. So from the root words co-friend, co-ally, co-partner, to love our farmers.
Kamahal.
Like
Oo, parang love mo yung person. Oo. Okay.
Yes,
Did you understand what the meaning of kamahal, Miss Priya? The Tagalog word, kamahal?
All about love.
Love, yes.
I love it.
Kamahal is a
beautiful name.
Tagalog, right? Tagalog, Robert? Kamahal?
Yes po. Yes po.
Okay. So, kamahal. All right. You were mentioning a little while ago, Miss Priya, about the challenges and the obstacles or whatever in your business. Now, my question is, what is the biggest challenge you faced in putting up the social enterprise, and how did you overcome, Miss Priya?
Yeah, wow. I'm thinking about like what is the one challenge, but just listening to Robert's beautiful story, it's so inspiring. But that's really what motivates me. So I came here to the Philippines about 7 years ago. I go back and forth between here and India, which is my home. And Wilgrow is a brand originally from India, where we've supported, more than, 4,000 entrepreneurs. We've directly invested in close to 500 social entrepreneurs. And so when I came here, I really traveled around the country to find out who are the entrepreneurs, really trying to make a difference here in the Philippines. And I traveled a lot in Mindanao, even when the siege was going on and all that. And what I saw really was, Jenny, the spirit and the courage of the entrepreneurs, no matter what their challenge, and no matter if they are in a small town or really remote parts. I met so many entrepreneurs in Bukidnon, and they didn't have a lot of support or money or anything to start their enterprise, but they were still so positive, and they wanted to really make a difference in whatever way they could, and that really inspired me. But to set up and start supporting social entrepreneurs to provide, grants and financing, it has not been always easy. And so for us, it has been really starting the incubator, telling entrepreneurs that we can provide this support. But also, as we go along, what's exciting is that we are seeing more and more Filipinos wanting to become social entrepreneurs. But not everybody has equal access to the support and, financing and all of that. So the number of people to support is really a lot. And so for us, as a small organization, especially, most of us here in Manila, to reach everywhere around the country is not easy. We want to do more. Today, our entrepreneurs, I would say 60% are from Metro Manila, 40% are from around the country. We want to keep changing that, and...
So the Vilgro Philippines is going around any part of the Philippines, right? Not only here in Metro Manila. Miss Priya? Okay, medyo may ano lang si Miss Priya. Okay, balikan natin si Miss Priya. Hello, Miss Priya? Okay, balikan natin siya. Sige. So, eto muna, Sir Robert, the same question with Miss Priya. Paano yung mga challenges? Paano yung mga, naabutan ba tayo ng pandemic? No? Ito yung pinakamahirap, di ba, Robert? Paano natin napagtagumpayan yan na mga problema? Now, you're into social enterprise, Robert.
Well, since I'm a startup enterprise, so dyan po talaga yung ma-experience nyo po talaga yung doubt yourself, yung kailangan, bakit ko po ginagawa ito, and also, dyan yung mga failures na bumagsak yung negosyo, like, for example, yung pandemic. So, when I was last 20...
Naabutan kayo nito?
Po yata yun. So,
oo, naabutan kayo?
Yes po.
Oh.
Yes po. So, actually, my enterprise started last 2019. So, startup pa lang po talaga siya. So,
naabutan,
Opo. Yes po. So, nag-start pa lang po kami. So, after 1 year po ng operation, so, doon, nag-stop yung operation po namin. So, nag-stop po talaga. Sobrang nalugi po. So, I decided na mag-stop. Mag-stop po talaga ako na operation kasi sobrang hindi talaga sustainable and also mayroon din pong binabayan ng mga expenses. So, as an entrepreneur, kailangan nyo din naman po mag-find ng another job or another business. So, I tried another business like trying poultry industry as well. So, I entered pag-aalaga ng manok. So, nung pandemic, yun po yung business ko po actually. And then, yun, sinasabi ko din naman po na na-hit po siya ng bird flu actually. So, was down naman po ulit. Yun po. So, ulit po yun, nalugi ulit po yun. Pero hindi po ako nawalan ng pag-asa na I could able na makagawa po talaga ako ng business. So, last year, guarantee, I started ulit. Binahon ko po ulit si Kamahal Enterprise po. And actually, I'm really happy that our government is really helping some enterprise like Department of Agriculture. And through Department of Agriculture po, we came po or we have an financial support po na binigay po sa amin. Actually, so last year we won worth 100,000 pesos. So yan po yung inano po namin. We use it for our financial so that we could able to establish again our enterprise. So we're happy that we could able to sustain our production po.
So ngayon tuloy-tuloy na.
Our farmers.
Oo, tuloy-tuloy na ngayon, Robert. At ito nga, more on focus ka din of the agricultural products pa rin. And one is, isa lang yung kamatis, no, na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Tama?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. Miss Priya, going back, please continue what you're saying, a little while ago.
Sorry. This is one of the biggest issues, right? Stable internet. So, what I was trying to say is that what's exciting is that we are seeing more and more Filipinos all around the country of all ages, men and women who want to become social entrepreneurs.
Please excuse me, Miss Priya, you're not focusing only here in Metro Manila, around the country. You're traveling also different places.
I would say 60% of our entrepreneurs are based here in Metro Manila, but operating around the country. But 40% are from outside. I would say mostly Mindanao. We have a lot of focus on supporting entrepreneurs in Mindanao. So that's where we know a lot of the challenges. If you're not in big cities, everything becomes difficult. Selling your products. Many times some of the entrepreneurs that we support have to go to the next town to get good phone signal to call us. Imagine how do you run your business, right? When really for them to actually then send their products and have logistics, and all of this adds to the cost of business. So the struggle for me is that there are some things that we cannot solve or help the entrepreneurs with because it's infrastructure, it's telecom, better phone signal, or having good roads so that they can have the logistics company come and help them ship their products. For example, a lot of weavers and weaving communities are in remote areas. So the challenges are So there's a little bit of frustration that we cannot help solve a lot of the things because this is the market or the economy that has to keep improving, which we are, but still you are far away. It's still difficult for social entrepreneurs to access these things. So that's the challenge. So you have to live with that. Some things you cannot solve yourself. But there are other things that we can help entrepreneurs with. And for me, you know, Jenny, as a woman entrepreneur, you're wearing many different hats. So, you know, you have to, and I see that with a lot of the entrepreneurs that we are working with are moms or they are women. And there are so many other challenges that they are going through because say, you know, this week your child is not well, and, you know, or you have elder, you know, many entrepreneurs, both men and women, even look after their elderly in their family. And so balancing all of this is not easy, especially when we are very family oriented. You know, so these are the struggles that all of us face, I think, as entrepreneurs. But I think for me, the biggest challenge really is how do we as a small organization diversify and help entrepreneurs, even those who are not visible today to us, right? Because if they are in a remote area, you know, in Palawan or
Palawan.
Small town in Bukidnon, maybe we won't actually get to meet them. So how do we improve our work? So we have networks and partners all around the country. So we can find these social entrepreneurs and help them. So that is something that if you don't have you know, unless you have a lot of money to keep going, it's difficult. And we are a small organization. So you have to figure out other strategies to overcome these challenges, just like in any other enterprise.
But that's nice to hear naman, Priya, that in spite of these challenges and obstacles and trials, still continue to help other people through Vilgro Philippines and, of course, Robert, the Kamahal Enterprise. Now, here's my question. Could you give us one of the biggest achievement project or programs that you have in Vilgro Philippines and Kamahal Enterprise, Robert, na yung magmamalaki mo, Robert, and Miss Priya, that you can be proud of, that itong through social enterprise, and na-achieve nyo yun, nagawa nyo yun. Could you give us some example of your programs and plans? Let's have Robert first. Robert, meron ba maipagmamalaki na talagang ito yung inspirasyon mo na pagpatuloy itong social enterprise? Yes, Robert.
Actually, yes. Marami pong achievement yung company na, yung enterprise, even though it is a startup. So marami na pong napagdaanan, bumagsak man pero bumangon pa rin.
Yun, importante.
Yes. So yung isa sa mga ano ko po, I could say na I could able to help our farmers here in our community in Bulacan. So I'm currently fully with my partner with Gawad Kalinga. I'm working with almost 91 farmers here in Bulacan. So we're partnering with them in terms of planting like cassava. So I'm really happy that I could able to help them. And you know, it's difficult that even though I'm still a young, parang doon po yung doon po yung mga challenges na nai-encounter ko po, na makipag-usap sa mga farmers, na makipaghalubilo sa kanila kasi doon po yung doubt nila na ginagawa na namin to, ginagawa na namin ito for almost a decade, but ikaw bata ka pa lang, pumasok ka sa amin, tuturuan mo pa kami how, di ba? Parang ganon yung naiisip ng mga farmers. And nafe-feel ko po. So, through that, I could parang, okay, gawin, ano yung magagawa kong strategy. So, yung building relationship to them is a good way. And also, like for example, understanding them, yung mga makinig ka lang sa mga hinaing nila, makinig ka lang po sa mga storya nila. Through that, parang mafe-feel nila na nako-connect ka sa kanila. And also kahit makipagkape ka lang po sa kanila, kwento-kwento, yun po yung ano ko po, yun yung nagmo-motivate po sa akin. Tapos ang sarap din po sa feeling na kapag pumunta po kayo doon sa community nila, marami po kayong dala pag uwi niyo po.
Wow.
So ang sarap lang sa na na-appreciate ka ng mga farmers mo. And then, natutulungan nyo din po sila.
That's good.
Yun po.
May magpakape kayo, sasawsaw nyo yung pandesal sa kape, ha? Oo, kasi madumi yung pandesal, di ba? Sir Robert, 91 farmers in Bulacan. That's one of your biggest achievement. Congratulations. What about Miss Priya in Vilgro, Philippines? Could you give us one of your biggest achievement that you could say you have a big help on this community or other people?
Yeah, so I think, first is that we are just coming on, we just completed 4 years of operations here in the Philippines, and we are almost have touched about 100 social entrepreneurs.
Wow.
So we're very proud of how many entrepreneurs that we have been able to support. And our entrepreneurs, some are in sort of tech for good, but most of them are in traditional sectors. But we've been able to, our entrepreneurs have been able to reach, at least 10 million people, and they have touched about 10 million lives. So we're very, very proud of that. But I think to a specific example, Jenny, is that very recently we closed a program called ISIP with
what is that?
UNDP. Yeah, so in partnership with UNDP, the Australian government, and ACTED, the international NGO, and we supported 10 social entrepreneurs.
Wow.
Majority of them, 8 of them actually coming from Mindanao, and about 50% of them actually based in very remote areas in and around Barm. And it was very, very, heartwarming to see that with the support that we gave just over 6-7 months, the kind of change that we saw in their businesses. So we had 2, weaving enterprises who released new collections. They were able to support more nanais, who are weavers.
Wow.
We were able to, we had 2 or 3 agri enterprises who are producing, mushroom, cassava crackers, and they were able to improve their production, set up their facilities, and we are hoping that, we see them scale up more in the coming months. But most importantly, I think what we are happy to say is that they are building, by the end of the program, they fixed a lot of the basics, and we are proud to say that they are building sustainable businesses, and they have a plan to grow. And not only to grow the profit, but also to really increase the impact,
That's
whether it is
good.
on farmers or on weavers or artisans or other small micro businesses. And that to me ultimately is really the success.
Yes.
When entrepreneurs are able to, pursue their mission and their passion and impact so many lives around the country.
That's good. It's
That's
nice to hear, Miss Priya and Robert. Congratulations to both of you, Vilgor Philippines and Kamahal Enterprises, for doing those great mission or jobs through other communities and by helping them. Now, let's have our parting words for both of you. Please invite them, Miss Priya and Robert, if you have social media account where they can follow you or reach your through social media, or do you have any parting words would like to announce or message for our listeners and viewers this morning as part of our program here in Kwentong Bayani? Sir Robert first and Miss Priya. Sir Robert, go ahead for parting words and any announcement would you like to give to our listeners and viewers. Sir Robert, go ahead.
So again, thank you very much for inviting us, ma'am. So thank you everyone for listening for us. So you can reach our Kamahal Enterprise in our FB page, which is Kamahal Enterprise, and also those who are aspiring startup entrepreneur na gustong mag-build ng social enterprise, don't lose hope. It's okay to fail, but at least you learn from it and make that failed inspiration to make your success.
Yes, that's good. Very well said, Robert, and thank you so much. Kamahal, follow nyo po, i-like nyo po yung page. And Miss Priya, any parting words or message or invitation to our listeners and viewers? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Jenny. Thanks again for giving space to talk about, social enterprises. It's very important. Yes, you can find all of the information about us on, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere. Just look for Vilgro Philippines. I think it's flashing on the screen. And please send us a message.
Yes.
But more importantly, I think just echoing Robert's words, sometimes we think that how can I succeed, right? I don't come from, very wealthy families, or I don't have a lot of connections, or, there are many reasons. But social entrepreneurship is something that, comes from within. If you feel that you can contribute to your country, you can contribute to your community, I think it's really important to just try it, because you can do it. And many, many entrepreneurs around the world, around the Philippines, are pursuing their passion and giving back. So don't think twice. And there is support out there for you. You're not alone. And so please do reach out. And we're all in this together. It takes a village, and we're all here to support you. So we welcome social entrepreneurs to join us in this journey of solving these important issues of poverty and climate change.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Priya, for having us. Thank you for guesting our program, Kwentong Bayani. And kahit wala si Miss Jojo, nanonood yun, nakikinig yun. Robert, thank you, and congratulations to both of you. Good luck and more power to Vilgro Philippines and Kamahal Enterprise. Have a nice day. Thank you, Robert and Miss Priya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mga kasama, yan po si Miss Priya Tachadi siya po yung CEO ng Vilgro Philippines. Search po sa Facebook ang Vilgro Philippines. At si Sir Robert John Castor naman, ang founder ng Kamahal Enterprises or Enterprise. Bahagi pa rin ho yan na ating pinag-uusapan ng social enterprise for this month of July. At kahit wala akong aking partner Jojo Armenta, but next Saturday kasama po natin siya. And paki-like po at paki-share po yung ating programa, Kwentong Bayani. Hanapin niyo din po ang official Facebook account ng BCYF. Muli po hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, magkasama-sama po tayong muli. At abangan po alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga ang programang ito. Ang tambayanan po susunod na ang Usapang Trabaho Weekend. Ihatid po sa inyo ni Rajuman Lu Panganiban. Sa ngalawa ng aking partner at ng BCYF partner Jojo Armenta. At mula naman po sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Ako po ang inyong Rajuman Jenny Pahilanga. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado dito lamang sa programang Kwentong Bayani.
Paano nga ba masasabing tama ang nutrisyon? Ano ang benepisyo ng pagkakaroon ng tamang nutrisyon? Pag-usapan natin ang mga kasagutan. Samahan sina Mariao at Executive Director ng National Nutrition Council na si Asek Apet Dayanghirang sa pagtalakay ng mga paksa tungkol sa kalusugan. Makinig at matuto. Simula ngayong Hulyo, tandaan, ang nutrisyong tama at sapat ay para sa lahat. Dito lang sa programang Nutrisyon Mo, Sagot Ko. Tuwing Biyernes, alas 11:30 ng tanghali. Hatid sa inyo ng National Nutrition Council ng DOH.
Nutrisyon mo, sagot ko. Nutrisyon mo, sagot ko. Usapang may aksyon para sa'yo.
Premium D3 ang bago.
Hi, ako si James. Hindi ko nagagawang maglaro ng basketball dahil mabilis sumakit ang aking muscles and joints. And I tried the Premium D3 at napawaw ako. Sobrang effective niya, guys.
Mas pinalakas, mas epektibo dahil sa VCO at Moringa Oil. Mabibili sa mga butika.
Pulutan Fest na ngayong July 22, Sabado, 3 p.m. CCP Complex. Tara tikman ang mga paborito ninyong pulutan with live performances from Brown Man Revival, POT at iba pa. Get tickets now at pulutanfest.com. Get 40% off with coupon code RMN.
Love your eyes, look out at the world in the best way possible. Executive Optical. Love your eyes, look out at the world. EO Executive Optical. EO Executive Optical.
Kung trabaho ang hanap mo.
Madali at mabilis na ngayon ang paghahanap ng trabaho dahil sa inyong DZXL Radyo Trabaho 558 kHz.
Ako po pala si Arlene Pille. Ang taga dito lang din po ako malapit. Santa Rita, Tala, Caloocan City. Happy na ako kasi kailangan ko talaga yung para sa mga anak ko. Nag-aaral sila. Thank you so much dahil isa ako sa mga on the spot hire. Malaking tulong sa akin to para sa pamilya ko. Thank you, thank you. DZXL.
Sa DZXL Radyo Trabaho 558 kHz ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay. Samphon Plus Gold.
Ako si Morito na namamaga ang aking atay. Sa loob ng 2 linggo na paggamit ko ng Samphon Plus Gold, nawala ang pamamaga sa aking atay. Maraming salamat sa Samphon Plus Gold.
Samphon Plus Gold. Mas pinalakas, pinagaling, pinahusay. Samphon Plus Gold. Mabibili sa mga butika. DZXL News Break.
Mga kasama, narito po mga balita para sa oras na ito. Mga electric cooperative pinaghahanda na po sa pagdating ni Tropical Depression Egay ayon sa NEA. Kasama mo sa balita, Exal Radyoman 3 Silvestre Labay. Bye!
Inalerto na ng National Electrification Administration o NEA ang electric cooperative sa paparating na Tropical Depression Egay. Sa abiso ng NEA, kailangang magpatupad ng mga contingency measures ang mga apektadong AC upang maibsan naman ang epekto ng sama ng panahon. Inatasan na rin ang mga ECs na i-activate ang kanilang emergency response organization kung kinakailangan. Dapat iyakin din ng lahat ng mga kagamitan at buffer stocks na kinakailangan ay nakahanda na para sa restoration activities. Patay sa huling ulat ng Pag-asa, si Tropical Depression Egay ay huling namataan sa layong 815 kilometers sa silangan ng timog silangan ng Luzon. Mabagal na gumagalaw ito pakanluran hilagang kanluran sa bilis na 10 kilometro kada oras. Taglay ang lakas ng hangin na 55 kilometro kada oras, palapit sa gitna at bugso na 70 kilometro kada oras. Kasama mo sa Quezon City, Radyoman 3, Silvestre Rambulabay, Tatak, RMN, DZXL 558.
Maraming salamat XL Radyoman 3 Silvestre Labay. Mga kasama, i-viral po ang totoong balita at gawing trending ang mga mahalagang impormasyon sa bawat Filipino. Paki-like ang aming Facebook page, RMNTCXL 558 Manila, at i-like and subscribe ang aming YouTube channel, DZXL 558. Antabayanan, susunod na po ang Usapang Trabaho Weekend Edition kasama si Radyoman Lou Panganiban. Ako naman po inyong Radyoman Rod Marcelino, Tatak, RMN.